Hi, I'm James Green with ActualTech Media, and we're here on the show floor at VMworld 2016. We're in the Velostrata booth, and I'm here with Adi, who's the co-founder and chief product officer at Velostrata.
Nice to meet you.
You know, something that a lot of customers are really interested in these days is using the public cloud, but it's not always as easy as they would hope. And that's particularly challenging when it comes to data. When you talk about, for instance, a database, moving that from your on-premises infrastructure up into the public cloud somewhere can take quite a bit of time, it can be quite costly, and it's a big challenge to a lot of organizations. One place where I think that's especially a common desire anyway is in the dev test sort of space, when they want to be able to test something in the public cloud because it's cheaper for them to do it there,
right. But
there's a bunch of data associated with that kind of holding it down.
Right. Especially if you want to get the agility and the on-demand nature of the public cloud.
Yeah, that's tough for them. So Velostrata's done some really interesting things to make that possible,
right.
And to allow people to do things like use a fresh, recent copy of their production data from their on-premises environment in the public cloud somewhere. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Sure. So Velostrata offers a solution that plugs into the VMware environment and essentially allows you to start leveraging the public cloud without moving your data assets, your core data assets. And a lot of companies are still looking for the way to embed the public cloud into their operations, so they're not necessarily ready yet to move their production application there. But activities such as dev test that can benefit from agility and the on-demand nature, as well as the geographical diversity of where you can run the workloads. Let's say you have a data center in the US and a development facility in India or in Europe. You can now take your existing application on-prem, keep it running, there's no impact to the production, but you can use VMware link-clone technology to actually take a thin clone of that application and spin it up in the public cloud, Azure or AWS, in any cloud data center that is supported. So now you can have your teams access a fresh copy of your application with all its data, and it could be terabytes of data, within just minutes. So really give the on-demand ability to access these resources where you need them, closer to the users, and with access to a fresh copy of the data. So really keeping assets on-prem and be able to decouple the storage from the compute and have the compute running in the cloud.
That's impressive stuff, and I'm still kind of trying to wrap my head around how you do that technically, but either way, it's very cool, enabling customers to do things that they would never be able to do otherwise. So thank you for that overview, I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And one more thing is, when it comes to the dev test environment, there's a lot of use of automation environments and self-service catalogs, and this is where we can plug into VMworld's automation using our APIs to really get into the end-to-end flows and the request flows for the organization, especially in these dev test environments where they're cost-driven or agility-driven.
Sure, and that makes it a lot easier for them to automate those sorts of things to make it faster overall.
Yep.
Very cool. Thanks, Adi.
Thank you so much.